You're an idiot too. Is everyone an idiot? Yes, you're an idiot. Well, hey guys, welcome back to the episode. In the last episode, basically we're gathering evidence and I became our lawyers, so let's continue with the story and see what happens. September 7th, 10 a.m., District Court number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fay. The prosecutor's ready, Your Honor. I don't know why I gave him the room voice. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Fay, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecutor has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may, call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Dick. He barely fits in that fucking stand. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let's use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. It's a clock, asshole. 4 plans added to the court record. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Fay, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe. I've got jam in my beer. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Maya Fay's arrest. As soon as the phone call came, I rushed to the scene. There was 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. No hesitation. I immediately think it was her and I saw her. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Fay at the very moment of the murder. Very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I'm a clueless idiot. I'm going to see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. No one saw me, someone toss a piece of paper at me. It works a lot. Heh, I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I wasn't hit in the face by a piece of paper. To begin my cross-examination. Maya Fei's arrest. As soon as the phone called in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fei, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Fei. Why, we had the witness describe her. The witness saw Miss Fei at the very moment of the... Why, we had a witness describing her. Okay, let's see what she was describing. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her before you had hard evidence. She did it, correct? Did I say that? Me? You're an idiot too. Is everyone an idiot? Yes, you're an idiot. Exactly what about a situation in pink claim was hard evidence? What? Miss Fei isn't suspicious. Miss May isn't suspicious. And she sure isn't pink, pal. I guess she is pink. That's enough. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claim, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Dude, you're a lawyer for how long? You went to law school. Come on, grow up. Yes. Sorry, I had the order of things mixed up in your testimony. Huh. There was something I should have told you first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was... Is it Maya? I keep saying Maya. Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab tests showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Didn't she say she died instantly getting hit in the head? That's my hard evidence. Your Honor, why didn't you testify this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. I have a reputation to proceed. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. I think, after securing the suspect, examining the scene of the crime with my own eyes, I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. The blood was on the victim. It was also on the victim. Before it... Do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and movies. This isn't a movie, Detective. Oof. Let's talk about the reality, shall we? Huh, I guess. I haven't heard many cases. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Stop right there. The witness' opinion on the matter is relevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order! Order! That didn't go as planned. That's right! What he said! That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be contradictions. Let's find it. I'm gonna show the report because the victim was on it. She died. Before she died, the victim wrote the name. Presents a single blunt force. Death was instantaneously. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Miss Fei, wrote this note, that she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fei. That's really what you're saying. Well, yeah, this is one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she would. Who else could have? You have it backwards, dear detective. But backwards? The victim is only a person who absolutely could not have written it. This report from your department, detective. Immediately death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But! No but! You're way out of this one, detective. Order! 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 The defendant has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain the autopsy report? When? The day after the murder. No, was it the day after the murder? Or yeah, it was the day after the murder. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blunt force from a blow from the blunt force object. While there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. To be fair, you know, he presented the floor plans then, and he never gave it to me before. So how does that count either? Damn you, Edward. I would have known you have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? That's a detective, a sham. I'm a sham. You're a sham. Mr.EqqHead, I heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. Well, the reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? This is right. The theft was paid from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what will the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Died from a blunt object, may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identified the killer. I suppose that is obvious conclusion, yes. Darn! This isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. I doubt she's innocent by those tits. She hasn't been innocent since she was 18. Let the witness May take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Me and you both. God, look at that. Look! Witness your name, please. April May, at your service, wink. That is a short skirt. Order Introduce should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from Wong-Tong winking. Aw, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the hearts of every man in this courtroom. Tell us where you were on the night of September 5 when the murder occurred. Gee, I was like in my hotel room, teehee. I checked in right after lunch. This hotel is directly across from Feico and law office. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Witness testified. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know, and then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant chair. Then the girl dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. And the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy, your tits bounced. Little itsy bitsy, wincy wink. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is remarkable. A solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Oh, wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness testimony was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Faye's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly ways of finding tiny flaws in perfect good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, fucking hell. Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Hell yeah, why would I not? Like, no thanks, I'm good. I'm fucked anyways. She's screwed. Whatever. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edward doesn't want me to. If he has some witness, very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination. Witness account. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, ooh, I saw one of the long hair being attacked. The one attacking it was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant chair. Then the woman was like slunched to one side and ran away. Dodged to one side and ran away. The girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. That's it? Nothing really jumps out as a contradiction. There got to be something in there somewhere. Maybe I better just press on her facts a little bit. It was 9 p.m. I looked out the window. I see something. After the blow being hit. 9 p.m. What's up? Well, there wasn't. This clock makes a thinker. I had to take the clock out. I'm sorry. I had no leave yet. I'll see you tonight at 9. It's a clock. Huh. The murder scene. Let me see the chasing around. She dodged? Dodged what? Well, the attack. Please continue your testimony. But the girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. That's it? Nothing really jumps out of the conviction. Huh. Maybe how she the defendant right there? How do you know she was the defendant? Oh, well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the crime scene with a girl. Secret. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. Hold a minute, the testimony stinks. What? Miss Faye, I'm willing to bet that... I don't know. You're lying? I have no clue. I didn't know that was going to be the right answer. It's telling the truth. Did you really see the defendants? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean... Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Faye, you would have noticed her clothing before noticing her physique. Oh yeah, she has weird, like, priestess clothing. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her, cause she's a loser and a freak! What man would gladly look at her? She's so damn ugly. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. Just completely shitting on her, just tossing more and more crap. However, the witness testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But... Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did the detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Rar, what are you trying to say? You mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trivial little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to plead omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink. Her testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Well, guys, this is it for this episode. If you want me to continue, you know, asking questions about with this like hot girl, I have no problems with that. Anyways, like, sub, and subscribe, and I'll see you later, guys. Well, hey guys, I want to thank you for watching. If you want more videos, there's always going to be 2 right here to click. Thanks again!